Hi, in this lesson, we will see about how to exclude the audiences. So to understand it, let's take a case study. Okay. So I am going into the interface, going into the campaigns here. Okay. So this campaign has two ad groups, right? So Google Ads and Paid Media Varsity. Let's say that these two ad groups have same keywords. Okay. And I am renaming this. Okay. Like remarketing and renaming this as Google Ads. Okay. Assume that assume that so these two ad groups have same keywords. Okay, so what I am doing it here, so from this is an ad group of remarketing audiences. So that means, so here I am adding the audiences, okay, who have visited our website. Okay, and here I am not adding any of the audiences. Okay, so please understand very carefully. In this ad group, I am adding the audiences who have visited our website, and these two ad groups have same keywords. Okay, so I'm going into this ad group, going into the audiences, edit audience segment. So I think the error will come here because here in the previous lesson we have added audiences at the campaign level, right? So you can either add at the campaign level or at the ad group level. You cannot add at the both levels. Okay, so ad group level. Okay, you see the error has come. So in order to add the audiences at the ad group level, what you have to do, you have to first remove the audiences that you have added at the campaign level. Okay, so I'm selecting these two, all ad groups, edit audience segment, campaign. First remove all these audiences. Okay, and remove this one as well and save. We have removed all the audiences that we have added at the campaign level. So now what we will do, add audience segment, select ad group, select the remarketing audience. Here we need to add the audiences, that means who have visited our website. Okay, and browse. So combine segment, your data segments, website visitors, people who have visited twice, like you can simply go with all people who have add to cart. You can take this one. Okay, these are the remarketing audiences, and click on save. Okay, right, now you have added. So now what happens, see, so again I'm going to the ad groups. So here what happens, now let's assume that a user has come into Google and typed their query related to, like, let's say the user has typed a query Google Ads. So in these two ad groups we have keyword Google Ads only. So when a user types this query Google Ads, so there is a possibility, or these two ad groups are eligible to show ads to that user. Okay, please understand it very carefully. Okay, these two ad groups are eligible to show ads to that user who has typed a query Google Ads. Okay, and now the our ad has appeared. Let's say that our an ad has appeared from this, okay, from this ad group. So a user, let's say that ad appeared from this ad group, right? Now let's say a user has clicked on our ad and he entered into our website. Okay, so I I am again, so I'm again repeating the process. So a user has come into the Google Ads and typed a query. So ad appeared from this ad group. He clicked on it and he entered into the website. Okay, so as he entered into our website, and we already created a list for that particular action, okay, in the audience manager. So he falls into that particular list. Okay, that particular remarketing list. in the Google Ads Manager we have created. Okay, let's assume that we have added the same list in this remarketing. We have added right earlier. Okay, now what happens? That user has exited our website. Again, this time again, he again comes into Google Ads and types the similar query. Now, so as he has exited our website, we have to attract him so that he has to purchase from our website. What we can do? So now he has typed a query. So again, these two ad groups are eligible to show ads, right? So now what happens? As he has already visited our website and we have already added him in the remarketing list in the data manager. So what we can do? We can show ad from this ad group. Okay, you are getting me? So why? Because in this ad group, the ad copy in this ad group, what we will do, we include promo codes. Okay, so that only that user can see that ad and he can use that promo code and make a purchase. Okay, so but what happens, when a user clicks on when a user types that query, as both ad groups are eligible to show, we have to make sure that only the ad from this ad group is visible to him. Okay, for that you need to do two things. One is the targeting. You need to change the targeting setting. Okay, because so I'm going into this ad group and I'm going into the audiences. You need to make sure this ad group is ads from this particular ad group, ads from this remarketing ad group is shown ads only to the audiences that we have added here. So in order to do that, what we have to do, edit audience segment, ad group. So what we have to do, we have to select this first option, targeting. That means only the audiences present in this segment, in this list, will see that ad when they type the query. Okay, now what we have to do, second step. So we have completed the first step. Again, I am going into the ad groups, so don't get confused. Okay, please listen very carefully. Okay, so in the first ad group, the audiences we have set it for targeting. That means that the ads will be only shown to the users that are present in that particular audience list. Okay, now what happens? Again repeating the story. So a user has come into Google, he typed a query. So as he has already entered into our website, again he is eligible to show ads from these two ad groups. Okay, this will be shown only to that user who has added in the list. So as he is already present, he is eligible to see ad from this list. He is also eligible to see ads from this list because this ad group is in the observation mode. Okay, that means the ad will be shown to each user, every user. So but we want to make sure that ad will be shown only from this ad group. How will you do it? So we need to exclude that audience that we have added in this ad group. Okay, here we need to exclude. Okay, going into the Google Ads. So going into audiences, here going into the exclusion. At the bottom we have exclusion, edit exclusion, doing this at the ad group level, and browse your data segments, website visitors, people who have visited choice page. Save. Now what happens? Let's see. Okay, so this is the ad group. Again selecting the all ad groups. Now, so in this campaign, I mean in this ad group, we have added a website visitor list and we have changed the targeting mode to the targeting. Okay, here it is in the observation mode and we have excluded the audiences present in this remarketing ad group. Now what happens? The user comes into Google and suggests a query. Now, even though he is eligible to see ads from this Google Ads ad group, as we have excluded that list, so ads from this list will not be shown. Okay, so the only next possibility is to see ad from this ad group. So obviously this time he will see the ad from this ad group, as we have included a promo code in this ad group, I mean the ad copy in this ad group. So he will use that. There is a probability, right, that he will be using that promo code and he will convert. Okay, there is more chances of converting. So I hope you are getting right. So similarly, we can also exclude other audiences. Okay, going into the audiences, edit exclusion. So this is one strategy we can say. Okay, you can also exclude other audiences based on your requirement. Let's say this one. Okay, you can also other exclude other audiences. Okay, or you can also exclude these demographics. Okay, simply you go to the age group and click on exclude from ad group like this. Okay, so I hope you have understood this strategy. So what we have discussed is now is called as remarketing list search ads. This is also called as RLSA. That means remarketing list search ads. So this is the strategy we use. Okay, in one ad group we target, we change the audience targeting to the targeting, and in another ad group we exclude the audiences that are present in the remarketing ad group. So don't get confused. Okay, so I suggest you to watch this lesson again and again so that you will get a clear picture of it. Okay, so I hope you have understood this lesson. So you can also exclude the audiences through editor also. Okay, let's say I'm going into this cam editor. So get recent changes, more data. Okay, and yeah, click on done. So you see audience, go to audience negatives. Okay, where it is, see, you see here this one, audience negatives. So these are the requirements, make multiple changes. You see, so ad group, if you are adding this at the ad group level. Okay, status, segment, criterion type is negative, like this you can do. So let's see. Okay, for this we have added, right, for this we have added this audience list as negative. Okay, I'm copying this one, copy. Okay, so I'm copying it and paste here. This is just to show you how the format looks like. Okay, you see here, just add the criterion type as negative. Okay, and you will be adding these audiences as negative. So let's say going into the audiences, I want to add uh, okay, I didn't added any audiences as negative. So but this is the process. Okay, this is the format that you have to use to add negative audiences. Okay, so I hope you have understood this lesson. We will meet in the next one.